Good morning, CES. This is Mrs. Holdhouse, and today is Monday, May 10th, 2021, and these are your weekly announcements. We have some birthdays to celebrate this week. In second grade, we are celebrating Madeline's birthday this week. In first grade, Scarlett, Macy, Ella, Nicholas, Austin, and Cassidy all have birthdays this week. It's going to be busy in first grade. In kindergarten, we are celebrating William, Sean, and Cameron. In pre-K, we are celebrating Clara and Charlotte this week. And a special happy birthday to our wonderful kindergarten teacher, Miss Stockton, this week. So everybody, this birthday song is for you.
It's your birthday, celebrate your happy day. It's your birthday, celebrate your happy day. Celebrate.
And we hope you have an awesome week. This month's character pillar, brought to you by Karina Kangaroo, is my favorite, caring, because we are all caring cubs. And as caring cubs, we show care and concern for others. We are kind and considerate even when others are not, and that's the hard part. We help find ways to help others. We show concern for others' well-being. We act compassionately with empathy. That means always thinking about how the others might be feeling. And we're willing to show mercy and forgiveness. When they say sorry, especially. We have some Exact Path Challenge winners this week. In kindergarten, our winner is Mrs. Inman's class with 99% of her students completing the challenge. Well done. In first grade, we have a tie with Mrs. Forte and Mrs. Clackring's classes with 88% of their students completing the challenge. And in second grade, running strong is Mrs. Coppage's class with 95%. Well done. Keep it up. Let's finish the year strong. We're going to start our day today, as we do each Monday and each day, with our CES Cub Legends. Say it along with me. As a good cub, I will respect myself, respect others, respect learning, and respect property. I believe that when I work hard, I will succeed. So I will work hard each day to do my best. And I love seeing all the boys and girls throughout the building working hard and doing their best each day. Please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart and say it all together now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And you may be seated. On Sunday, Cubby Corner will feature your very own teacher specialist, Miss Van Aken. Last night, we had Mrs. Clark reading a book about moms. You can find it on our CES Facebook page or our CES YouTube channel with your parents' help and permission. Let us not forget that as we are in school, we have school-wide expectations, and that includes in the cafeteria, where the teachers will remind you of what those expectations are. We always want to be kind and following our CES bus rules. We want to be looking for those outstanding buses of the month. And here is our bus song to remind us of just that. Give it a second.
Hands to yourself, feet out of the aisle. Stick to these rules for each and every mile. Face towards the front and always be polite. When you follow these rules, we know you're dynamite. Use an indoor voice, sit down in your seat. If we all work together, our bus cannot be beat.
Remember that our buses are there to help us get to and from school safely, and you are a big part of that. And boys and girls, I have our zones tool of the week, and that is looking at your mental health and training your brain. Last week, we celebrated Mental Health Matters Week, and I was given some goodies to share with you. I have some very special bookmarks for you that is going to remind you of things that you can do to take care of your brain and take care of your body. That helps us with our zones and helps us stay in the green zone and regulate our other zones as well. So, what is mental health, you ask? Well, mental health is how we think, how we feel, and how we act when we face life. It's how we look at ourselves, our lives, and how we handle stress. Also, how we relate to other people and the choices that and how we handle the choices that we make as well. So, some of the things that you can do to help keep your brain healthy and strong, and it's written here on your bookmark, is get a good night's sleep. We know how cranky we can be when we're tired. Have healthy food and drink because we know some junk can make us sluggish and sugar can make us a little bit wild. We want to make sure that we're getting that healthy brain food. We want to move our bodies. Exercise is so important and such a good zones tool. Learning new things is good for your brain. So just being in school is good for your brain. And we absolutely want to have some fun. Having fun with people, making friends, and playing is all a part of having a healthy brain. So, speaking of the brain, did you know that your brain is 75% water? So, make sure that you keep those water bottles filled and that you're taking a sip of a drink throughout the day to keep that brain hydrated. Um, did you ever wonder how much your teacher's brain weighed? Believe it or not, it weighs about 3 pounds. That's actually pretty heavy. And it's a lot of work for our heads, our necks to keep our heads and our brains up. Your brain also produces electricity. A matter of fact, 12 to 25 watt, which is enough power for a light bulb. And the animal with the biggest brain, you guessed it, the biggest mammal is the whale. So our brains are neuroplastic, and you can think about plastic sometimes as being really stretchy. So neuroplasticity, that's a huge word, but it just means that it's the way that your brain changes so that you can learn and do amazing things. Your brain controls everything you do, and it performs best when you keep it healthy. So let's keep those brains healthy this week. Let's do some awesome learning and playing and healthy eating, and we will have an awesome week together. Bye, boys and girls.